In Fortnite, your settings can make or break you. Good players have spent years figuring out the sensitivities that can give them the biggest skill advantage. But what would happen if you just never changed your settings? What if you just downloaded Fortnite and played? Does Fortnite give you the settings to succeed, or do they set you up for failure? Well, today we're finding out, because this is a brand new Fortnite account and I'm about to put it through the default settings gauntlet. We'll see what the settings are, get a win on them, play a ranked game with them, and ultimately decide if these settings are good or garbage. So you want to watch until the end of the video. These settings have never been touched, and this is what Fortnite is giving us. So I'm on like a crazy good PC, and right off the bat, it's putting us on 60 FPS. That is crazy. But if that's default, that's what I have to leave it on for now. For the graphics settings, colorblind mode is off when 100% brightness and motion blur is up. And they don't want to show me that I'm on 60 FPS, I guess. For audio, all this stuff is fine. The one setting that I'm concerned about is visualized sound effects. They have this turned off. This is literally one of the best settings in this game because it lets you see everything that's happening around you without having to actually hear it. That is crazy to have off, but okay. Over to the game tab, I already know this is where it's gonna get weird. So we're on auto for ping, toggle sprint on, auto open doors off, preferred item slots, AR shotgun, and consumable. Ew, what is this? Not a huge fan of this loadout, but I gotta play on it. Okay, now down to building. These are 4 of the most important settings in the game. Reset building choice is off. Disable pre-edit is off. Turbo building is on, thank you. And auto confirm edits is on none. Like, these are crazy. Reset building choice doesn't really matter, but disabling pre-edits would help noobs so much. Auto confirm edits being on none kind of makes sense. This way you can kind of explore the different edits that you're able to do without it just automatically confirming every time. But at the same time, I'll argue that editing with this set to both is way easier. But once again, these are the default settings, so I have to play on them. This is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to be running through contextual tips. The game UI, I'm not expecting too much over here. Cumulative, on and on, makes sense. This at 100%. And let's see, do they let you see your ping by default? They do not. They have net debug stats off, so they do not want you to see your ping. Kind of interesting that they don't want you to track your game console's performance. But either way, one tab over is the touch and motion. These are all the gyro controls, and thank you for having this off. I did not want to use gyro. This is mouse and keyboard. This is mouse and keyboard. And then this is the controller tab with all of the sensitivities. Okay, so controller auto run on, I'll take that. Build immediately on Builder Pro is off. Not sure why that's off. That means you literally have to double tap every time you try to build. Interesting stuff there. Edit hold time is on 0.2 seconds. Slide hold time is on 0.15. That's fine. These are on pitch and 0.1, which don't really matter anyway because they have gyro aiming turned off. So I don't really have any preference there, but vibrations being on, ew. I hate playing with vibrations, but quick weapon, please tell me it's off. Now to find out if quick weapon is on, we have to go over to the binds, and the binds are set to Builder Pro, which you cannot use quick weapon on. Okay, so that's a plus. We're not using quick weapon. Down to the sensitivities. So advanced options are off, which I kind of expected. It makes sense. But the look and aim sensitivity are both 4, and the multipliers for build and edit sensitivities are only 1. Now I have no idea what this is gonna feel like, but they're the default settings, so we'll be finding out soon. Oh my, controller dead zone 24 and 27%. That means I have to take my stick and move it this much to even start doing anything. But controllers off, vehicles, rocket racing, okay, we don't care about those. And then we're on Builder Pro for the binds. I honestly don't know how I feel about these settings, but let's see if they're good enough to win a game of Fortnite in Chapter 5 Season 3. They've had nearly 7 years to get these right. So let's see if they're any good. Grab onto this and, oh, there we go, our first elim. Right away, I can tell these feel so clunky. Oh my. Oh my, this is so bad. Oh my, how do I even edit? How do I confirm? Oh, we got another one coming. Dude, the ADS sense feels fast. Like, how do you control that? I gotta sprint over here. Let's jump. Let's try to place this. Go here, go here. There we go. Okay, we got 4 elims. There's no way a beginner would be able to control this fast of an AES sense. Okay, so far, it seems like the binds are what are really holding me back the most. 1, because I'm not used to them, and 2, because they're just not good. So I'm gonna quickly switch to my custom own binds. And now I'm on my own usual binds, but I'm still on their default controller settings. Oh my. This just makes it so much worse. I think that just actually shows like how slow these settings really are. Which, to be fair, wouldn't be the worst thing for a beginner. Like, a beginner isn't gonna be cranking out free builds. Oh, don't snipe me. Wait, I can't even hit those shots. Wow, there's no way a beginner hits those. SMG maybe? Wow, those are hard shots. So the build and edit sense is insanely slow, but the ADS sense is actually like pretty quick. Like, I think if you were seriously going to play on these settings, you could only do like really basic builds, like builds towards people, maybe single pyramid edits, but you couldn't like crank or really do anything crazy, like no triple edits. Oh, and I don't even get the audios. I just have to hear that these guys are over here fighting. Nice. Okay, and the last guy, let's try to clip him on default settings. No. Wait. Okay, wait, go over here. Full piece. Full piece. Full piece. Full piece. Oh my, that is so hard. Okay, those felt decent for a beginner. But what about in Fortnite Ranked? The sweatiest mode in all of Fortnite. The settings got me a win in a complete bot lobby. But what happens when I go against players that actually know what they're doing? To prepare for that, I really need to get better on these settings, so I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes just grinding free builds. This is one of the best ways to get used to new settings or practice on your current settings. I actually just built this map for that exact reason. I can select a chill background, put on a custom crosshair, and even turn on some chill music while I sit here and practice my free builds. If you want to try it out, just search Carter 2K in the map tab. And that is 30 minutes. Ranked on default settings. Let's do it. This game is going to determine if these settings are good or garbage. But next, I'm going to make my own default controller settings, so make sure to keep watching. All right, first rank play. Let's see. 20. Oh, that didn't replace, but okay, we still got the elim. Oh, I'm over here. Wait, pieced up. Wait. I'm trying to edit a little bit and I can't. Wait, how do you get back here? Okay. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Oh, it's so slow. Wow. Just like I said, the auto shotgun on the lower sense actually isn't that bad. But you saw the building right there. That's pretty tough. Okay, I'm kind of getting used to the sense, I'm not gonna lie. I think a build fight against any decent player, though, I'm just like, watch how long it takes me to build a single box. Against a good player, that literally will not work. Wait a second. Oh, that's tough. Wow, that is a hard sense to control. So far, the biggest fault is definitely the ADS sense. It's way too fast, even for me, and I've been playing this game for years. So for a person who's never played this game, that's going to be so fast. And then obviously the build and edit sense is not ideal. It's so slow. The one thing that actually doesn't feel bad at all is the non-ADS aim. So like this aim right here with my shotgun or even with my SMG, this feels super controlled. The issue comes when you try to ADS, it gets so fast. Like this right here, if I just never ADS, my aim actually wouldn't be bad. It's not bad. Like, I hit 3 out of 4 shots right there. That's not bad. Yo, I'm about to get myself a ranked 20 bomb right here on the default controller settings. I'm in an actual build play here. Oh my. Wait. Oh my. Wait, that aim is crazy. The non-ADS aim right there. Oh my. Wait, so the key on default settings is you just never scope in. You just sit here and shoot like this the whole time. Oh my. Let's clip him. Let's clip the 20 bomb ranked win. That honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I definitely think these settings could be improved. So I'm gonna create the new default controller settings. First of all, to lock us on 60 FPS is crazy. I think at minimum, we should be set to 120. I think they should set everyone on performance mode to make sure they can hit 120 FPS. The graphics, these settings are all fine. These settings, I think everything should be on near and low to maximize performance. Then over to audio, one thing that we have to turn on is visualize sound effects. This needs to be on for noobs. Toggle sprint, yes, that's good. Auto open doors, I think should be on. Hold jump, those are both good. Hold the swap pickup, this is so nice to have on. I don't know why they don't have it on by default. Then preferred item slots, please put the shotgun in the first slot. Like, what are we doing? Shotgun first slot, SMG second slot, these two being unassigned is fine. And for the last slot, if we're talking about this season, you definitely want that to be utility. Okay, so far we've made some minor adjustments, but definitely better settings. And then for building, we want reset building choice on, disable pre-edits on. In auto confirm edits, I honestly think if this was set to both, noobs would get better at editing faster. It might not make sense right away, but after like a day of playing, you're gonna understand this and you'll progress so much faster if this is on both. Then honestly, all the rest of this, they kind of nailed on default settings. Those are all good. Even for the game UI, like most people will customize these eventually, but for default settings, these are actually really good. The only thing that I'd change is let players see their performance. So turning net debug stats on lets noobs see their ping. I think that's important. They got the gyro settings right. Definitely don't want to use that. Mouse and keyboard, don't care. And then controller, this is where we're gonna make some major adjustments. Controller auto run, that's fine. Build immediately. If we're not using pre-edits, then this should definitely be on. Slide hold time 0.15, that's fine. Pitch and camera, those are fine. Vibration, I get it. Vibrations can make it feel more immersive, but if you want the players to be as good as possible, you want to turn vibrations off. That'll increase the skill level of the aim. Quick weapon being off is perfect. And sensitivities, because this is for brand new players, complete noobs, I think it does make sense to have use advanced options on. Now the best settings in the game, yeah, you definitely want advanced settings on. You want to be able to adjust all of this, but for brand new players, that is super confusing. So honestly, look sense at 4 is good. ADS sense needs to come down to 3, maybe even 2. I think build and edit multipliers need to come all the way up to at least a 2x multiplier. And then the dead zones, like why are they so high? Come down to at least like 12%. I mean, 24 and 27 is just absurd. So I think 12% by default is pretty good. And then the rest of this tab, they nailed. Controller binds, I think Builder Pro by default is fine. You obviously can't get that good on them, but when you're starting out, you're not fighting a lot of players that are insane anyway, so you really only need good aim to start. And then as you start getting more comfortable, maybe you'll go and change your binds, but we're talking by default. So if someone from Epic Games is watching this, please at least copy these settings. I mean, your settings right now do not allow noobs to get good. Just doing those little adjustments, look at what you're actually capable of now. You can very easily triple edit. You can go and actually do side jumps. And these are still really slow settings, so they're still very beginner friendly. And not only for building, the ADS sense, this is so much more controllable. So Fortnite, do your noobs a favor and change the default controller settings to these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out this 1v1 Freebuild map again by typing Carter 2K in the map tab. And if you enjoyed the map, don't forget to favorite it. I promise you'll enjoy playing it. It's actually really cool. And thanks for watching.